Now, off the back end of the video that I put up yesterday, which went up about the food review, which is on both platforms, there's a few comments which are mainly on the Clean and Fresh page, with people watching this now and people moaning and saying, oh, the prices are too high, oh, everything, you know, they've gone up in the cafes, yada yada yada. Everyone's moaning about how things have gone up and how expensive when you go into a cafe, when you sit there for a breakfast, and always pinpointing the price of the food. And some people are saying, oh, I wouldn't eat there because it's too expensive. Do you understand? It's not the CAF's problem. I'm in business myself, and nobody wants it to be like this. Nobody wants to increase their prices. So if you want to blame someone, you need to blame the government. Blame the government for all the screw ups, everything that has gone on over the last few years. They were always going to get their money back somehow. So what happens is they increased the gas and electric. Everyone felt the pinch. They increased the fuel that you put into your car. And then the supermarkets, everybody increased how much each item was that you would purchase. Everything has gone up at an astonishing rate. And me as a business owner, I didn't want to put things up. And I was probably one of the last out there, and many other people probably say the same thing. They reluctantly to put their prices up. They tried to keep their customers happy. And then when the suppliers started hiking their prices, then your bottom line starts going lower and lower and lower. And if you keep on allowing that bottom line to go lower because you're trying to help and support other people, and you say, oh, I'm going to keep my prices the same, it's not a good business move, because all you're going to do is cause your business to collapse, because then you make less profit, and then you start going into the negative side of it then, where you're not making profit, you're actually losing money. So with all the CAFs, all the other small independent businesses out there, they are trying their best. But when the inflation of their costs go up, they have no choice but to knock it on. Because if they do not knock it on, they will go out of business. Now the living wage is increasing from £10.42 to £11.42 on the 1st of April this year, 2024. And for all you guys that are going to get that extra pound increase in your wages, are you willing, or pound an hour I should say, increase in your wages, are you willing to say, I won't accept that? No, you're not going to. You're going to accept that, and you're going to say, no, I'm going to take that extra pound an hour because it's going to mean a lot of money to you. But then what about the businesses then? What about businesses like me? We are going to take that further hit. We're going to take that further hit because that's gone up by 9.8%. 9.8% on your wage, which is fantastic for you guys. But that means that we are 9.8% down. So we have naturally got to do it. We can't go increasing things by 9% or 10%. We can't. So most businesses will go between 3 and 10% to try and keep up with the inflation. But even then, we are still not keeping up with the inflation because we are still down. So be mindful, have a think, because all these small independent businesses, they are trying their hardest to keep going. They are trying to make a living themselves. They got mouths to feed at home, and they are trying to live their lives. So it's not the fact that they're expensive, it's the fact that they have no choice, because everything is going up around them like it is with me. So be mindful of that. And if you want to blame someone, go and attack the government. Don't attack the local independent businesses which are trying their best.